so aggressive. So aggressive. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Insert Burger Pun, a podcast, a Bob's Burgers fan cast.
Sure.
Put on by two very awesome people. I'm Tierra Shea.
I'm Mike.
Nice to meet you.
Over here, the awesome part is subjective, but that's okay. We can argue.
It's not subjected over here.
We can argue about that later. This is episode 2. And this episode, which episode are we doing of the
Ironically,
Bob's Show?
we're doing episode 2. Season 1, episode
of Bob's
2.
Burgers, so to be clear.
Oh.
It's the second episode for both, everybody, so if you're tuning in to your streaming service of choice and tracking down that episode, yep, episode 2 of the whole show, Crawl Space.
Crawl Space. Fan favorite.
Yeah, I guess we'll get into it more, but easily one of my favorite episodes that they have made.
It makes me really excited to be a mother-in-law.
Interesting.
Oh,
Interesting takeaway from this one. Okay.
Well, we'll get to the takeaway.
We sure will. If this is your first time with us, I guess, basically, we kind of watch the episode. You can watch along with us if you want, and we talk our way through it, sort of fun facts and just kind of our take on things and whatever we feel like saying about it.
We're going to gush about it.
Yeah, we're going to gush for about
and
just the length of the
it.
episode. And then after the fact, we, break it down a little bit more, talk about a few more things that we like or very much dislike about it.
Judgment.
And if we have some messages and things from the fans, we can talk to that.
Yeah.
We can get to that too.
We do have an email address.
We do.
It's called insertburgerpun@gmail.com.
We said it last time, but it wasn't set up yet. But now it's there.
I don't think they needed to know that.
No, we're being super honest. It's real, and you can send an email there with absolutely anything. We can't stop you. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about before we jump into the episode?
I think I'm okay. Do you want to count us down this time?
I guess. We need a fancy one, but for now we'll just keep it real simple. 3, 2, 1, 0, and on 0. Go ahead, everybody, and start your player. And we'll go ahead and watch the episode together. 3, 2, 1, 0. Here we are, episode 2 of the show.
Classic intro. No one's moving.
No one's moving. It was too expensive.
Gene has the neutral face.
Yep. He's not even holding his, no keyboard, right? Is it there?
I don't think we've seen the keyboard yet.
This is the first, okay. Yeah.
This is the debut.
That's a fun. Yeah. Oh, and I have to, I looked it up. It's based, I looked up the keyword because last time I mentioned it's based on a Casio. It's based on the Casio SK5, if anyone cares about that, want to look it up. It's a good one. You should get one. It's very fun.
Oh, boy.
But this is sort of a cartoony take. And it's great. It defines his character.
How much do you think it would cost?
Right now, for real?
Yeah, right now for real.
$100. Well, I looked it up, so I know for sure. Maybe but it's from the 80s, so maybe he found it somewhere in the trash.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him.
Is it the basis for all of Gene's 80s references that it doesn't seem like he should know about these things, but he does, maybe he did a deep dive.
Nice. So have you ever used pots and pans to hold your leeks or catch your leeks?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I have actually. Wow. At first I was just saying that, but no, it's true. I did do that in K-Town, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that's because it was K-Town.
I had a couple pots and bowls.
Wow.
Those were all my bowls. I couldn't have cereal like they are, I just had to, yeah.
I mean, well, Louise is using the whole table for her cereal.
She is, yeah, for the Chippy Chomps. I know on a t-shirt that says Chippy Chomps on it, but,
if anybody wants to send us a t-shirt for Chippy Chomps.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I mean, sure. Yeah, if you feel like. I was going to say, this is a big moment for the show because this is where Tina introduces her obsession with zombies, her romantic interest in zombies.
I mean, yeah.
Which is on a scale from creepy to kind of believable. Where does that fall?
I mean, I think it's endearing. I think we all had some weird attractions when we were younger.
Well, now you have to name one because I don't know what you would be.
I'm good. I'll save that. I'll save that for another episode.
Maybe like new plastic with the cling still on it, and then you take it off and it's still really shiny. It's not necessarily a sexual attraction, but it's, I had a fascination with that. Maybe it's something, maybe that's kind of Tina's deal too. Is that relatable?
Or zombies. I've always been afraid of scary movies, so I don't think my weird kink would be zombies.
But that's the whole thing, right? Kinks can grow out of something that you really hate, and then you sort of incorporate it, right? You make it, you defang it by making it something you enjoy, right?
Yes.
In a safe way? Okay, never mind.
I'm watching the show.
There's things happening. We never see the attic ever again.
Oh, not at all.
No.
It's okay, though. Can I hear you do an impression of Gloria? Is that too much to ask?
Right now, yeah. Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe a bit later.
Ow!
That was great.
Thank you.
That's all our listeners needed, was that one.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. We're also not drinking this episode. Wow.
Should we pause it?
No.
Oh, okay. They would never know.
You know what?
They would never know.
It's still fun to listen to, even if you're not drunk. Probably. Probably. That's what we're shooting for.
Okay. Everyone's on their dry August.
Right. Did you read the Narnia books? They're talking about Lion
I
Witch
did.
and
I did
Wardrobe.
read all the Narnia books.
Yeah. I liked them a lot.
By Salman Rushdie.
Yeah.
Who I totally
you
knew.
Right.
I knew who that was.
Sure. Right.
I didn't.
Right. Yeah.
That's okay.
You don't have to read his stuff. It's fine.
Okay, so Bob is trying to climb out of the roof or the crawl space.
Crawl space, but it's a wall because crawl spaces are actually under buildings, right? Like under the porch.
I think so.
That's what I grew up thinking.
So I think he climbed down. He must have climbed down.
Yeah.
And now he's lying.
He's lying. Yes, he's lying to avoid a family engagement. I don't know.
Who wouldn't?
I don't know if we talk. Well, have we talked about this before? I like avoiding family engagement sometimes, but to that extreme, I don't know.
That's when you just pour a gallon of milk down the sink and then say you're going to go to the store to pick up some more milk.
You just drink a quick cup of bleach and you're like, you know what? I
have to go to the hospital.
It's a real shame, but
that sounds too expensive.
Expensive?
Yeah, medical bills. I'm sorry.
For some reason, I thought the bleach. I was like, bleach is very cheap. You don't have to worry about. I can get you some cheap bleach.
You know a guy? Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
His name is Calvin Vera.
We'll bleep that. We'll bleep his last name.
Sanchez. No, because it's CVS. I was trying to think of it. Okay. Trying to make CVS sound like a person.
Nope.
Nah, it didn't work out.
It didn't.
Okie doke. This is a fun little... I like this little bit of, like, everybody else is trying to run the restaurant with his instructions. That's kind of neat. I mean, of course it goes badly because, dysfunctional, goofy family in a cartoon show, but
I mean,
it's still fun.
Why would Bob give Louise the task of writing on the chalkboard when in the beginning he literally is talking about how she takes the chalk and puts something else? Yeah. I mean, the first episode she put the child molester, so give her the chalk again.
Well, you know what? Who else was gonna do it?
But I do like the foot fetish.
Feta-ish?
Yeah.
Feta-ish, right. I don't know. I don't think I like feta. Do you like feta? Yeah,
I'll sprinkle it on my pizza if I'm at Pizza Rev.
Well, but we're not talking about pizza, are we? Would you like it on a burger?
Sure. Cheese is cheese.
Cheese? No, it's... There's so many different kinds of cheese.
Cheese is cheese.
There's a whole subculture of
vegan
different
cheese,
cheeses.
Vegan cheese, blue cheese, and... I don't know. I think those are the cheeses I don't fuck with.
Have you had a good vegan anything? Like a good vegan version of something that was really good? What was it?
I can't think of it.
Oh. Well, then that's not
Maybe
helpful.
like a pasta.
Pasta.
Using
vegan
sausage fruit. Is that a thing?
Sausage fruit.
Yeah.
Like monk fruit?
Is it monk fruit?
Monk fruit is one thing that people use. Sausage fruit, I don't think is.
Is it real?
I've never heard of sausage. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll talk about it later. Put a pin in it.
Look into that.
Put a pin in it. Okay, so this is the first time we see Teddy.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, right. Contractor Teddy.
I love this kind of Teddy where he's just
A person?
Yeah, he's adorable.
No, he's good. He's very good in the part.
And I like that he mentions his therapist.
Yep, he's already in therapy at this point, which is
taking
good.
care of his mental health.
Very positive. Yeah. Probably after his divorce, right?
Yeah, of course.
Most likely. Yeah.
I think he should have balled up the bill and then thrown it down. It probably just floated away, which is probably
or made a paper
what caused
airplane.
the issue.
That would be fun.
Like a paper bag, or no, a plastic bag floating in the wind.
Like in American Beauty.
Yep. I've seen it. Pedals.
Yeah.
Naked.
Right. I feel like that movie hasn't aged very well. I don't think it still holds. I don't know.
Coochie Copy.
Coochie Copy, yeah, first time too. I have a Coochie Copy. Do you have a Coochie Copy?
I don't. I wish.
Sounds like a euphemism, but I don't think.
Yeah, you got a Coochie Copy?
Yeah,
I'll show you my Coochie Copy if you show me your Coochie
that's-
Copy. Nice.
See, it just doesn't. And the other one, what's his name? That Bob plays in the other episode?
Nope. Don't
the
know
other
it.
Coochie Copy friend? Yeah, okay. That's fine.
Okay, so grandparents having sex, hearing it, how do we feel?
I can't. Well, I don't know. All my grandparents are dead, so I don't.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't really. I guess the zombie thing works right into it, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, I guess.
It's getting dark, isn't it? I'll stay away from this.
Their tongue action really.
Ready to go, but yeah, it's a lot. The tongue action stuff. It's challenging for the average viewer, I think.
Especially when it goes through the ear. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty intense. That's, yeah.
G-rated. Not G-rated.
Nope.
I love the countdown of how long until Gloria leaves.
Yeah.
Damn, Gloria, she got it. She got it
so.
last night. They're both knocked out.
Yeah.
Also, Gene and his keyboard.
Yeah.
Don't let him bring it to school and then be upset he's using it.
Right, but I mean, would any child have ever been allowed to just carry a keyboard around school?
Yes.
Not in my school.
Why not?
Never ever. That's just insane.
I got to carry around
disruptive.
a Slinky every day.
You grew up in California.
I did. Shout out to the Cali kids.
That
we
is
suck.
not, because we don't know whether Bob's really takes place in New Jersey or San Francisco.
I think it's New Jersey, Frisco, Monica.
Oh, there's like also Santa Monica.
I think there's some Santa Monica in there.
Why is that?
Just for fun.
Oh,
I want it.
just for flavor. Just for some
sprinkle a little bit.
Spice. Yeah, sprinkle some Santa Monica in there.
So we were saying
That's a very different joke if Saint Monica was cremated. Oh no. Sprinkle some Santa Monica. No, okay, that's fine. That's alright. What were you gonna say?
nothing.
She's cremated, she's ashes. You can sprinkle a person once they're ashes.
I mean,
Santa Monica's a saint, right? Saint Monica.
I'm not Catholic.
You know Spanish.
I'm not Catholic. What does
So
Spanish
what?
have to do with it?
It's Spanish. Santa Monica. Santa is Spanish for saint. No.
Oh my god.
Come on, everybody, help me out.
No.
Am I gonna have to look this up?
Go for it. So Bob makes the mistake of reminding Linda that she's basically going to turn into her mom.
Right.
When he needs her.
Even though it's accurate, right?
Absolutely. We're all going to turn to our parents.
Both of them or just one?
I think whomever you don't get along with the most is the one that you're going to turn to.
Oh, sure.
Yep.
Just sort of as a Murphy's Law.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
Just like I think that if you were a rambunctious child, you're going to have calm kids. And if you were a calm kid, you're going to have some wild-ass kids.
Right.
Also, Gene, okay, him getting detention is, I feel that. I think I was a good kid, but coming home with a detention slip, I always dreaded because I knew that my mom would have to sign it.
Yeah.
But over time, I learned how to forge her signature, so I just can sign my own things.
Right. I don't think... did I ever get detention? Yes. One time.
For what?
One time. We had this fun thing we did on the bus sometimes where we would throw pieces of crayons at each other.
Nice.
In like second grade, I think. And so like, because nobody would admit to starting it.
Nice.
I think like everybody on the bus got detention or something. But also,
detention bus.
Bus is not school jurisdiction, right? Isn't that like a separate...
I'm not a bus driver.
Isn't that a separate space? Well, I doubt bus
If
drivers
anybody
know
knows,
either,
please email us.
Any bus drivers out there?
Probably listening to this on the bus.
Oh, that's not safe.
Turn
Don't
it
do that.
up.
No. Did your bus driver play like radio or anything?
No.
Oh, ours did after a while. The cool one did.
Nice.
The cool one did.
Okay, so Bob is stuck in the wall for real, and Linda's not helping.
That's right.
I looked it up, / I watch a lot of Naked and Afraid, so I know that you can go 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food, 3 days without a bowel movement.
Sure.
So he's tried it on
more
thin
important,
ice.
sure, very but more importantly, his camera still has plenty of battery, which is impressive.
Oh yeah,
very impressive.
You know how camcorders do.
I didn't even know he had one actually, but
I like to assume that it's jeans.
Yeah, okay. He does like vlogs in his bedroom or something. Makeup tutorials, perhaps.
Oh, and Louis. Okay, so Mr. Frond
is this the first Mr. Frond episode?
Yeah,
probably.
I think so.
Yeah, he's not the first one, right? Yeah.
He's so nice.
Is he?
I mean, he means well.
Well, but here's the thing. I was thinking, he's really desperate to be helpful.
Yeah.
But is that? I think that's just more for him.
Okay.
It's a totally selflessness. He wants to appear like a good guidance counselor because he's self-certified, remember? I think he says that in this episode, that he's not actually licensed or anything.
I'm gonna have to wait for that because I don't remember that. But also, this is a scene where Bob goes into the speakeasy in his mind and says one of my favorite lines, which is, "Give me some hooch."
Yes. It's a good one.
It's the best.
Yeah.
It also makes me wonder how this next scene where Coochie tells him about the new protein, about the tsunami.
Right.
How does Coochie know? Because Coochie's in Bob's head.
Yeah. He heard it while he was sleeping. Through the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You know, like, did you ever mess with a friend or sibling by, like, when they're napping, you, like, say certain words in their ear and to see if they dream about that thing? You didn't do that?
I just put their hand in water and run.
No. Don't run. That'll wake them up.
I'm quick on my toes.
Look how tired Tina is.
I know, she is.
Like something else. I don't know.
Yeah, Tina going up into the ceiling to take a nap is like big dick energy. And then foregoing that nap to spy on boys is even bigger dick energy.
Okay.
Don't reverse the genders because then it's not okay.
Yeah, then it's super not good.
Yeah. I love when the boy was like, "You're so ripped. Your abs look like hollow bread."
Yeah, I do. Hollow bread is definitely a top 3 bread for me. I really love hollow bread. What are your bread votes?
I'm not too... I don't care.
Come on. What? Come on.
No.
You don't have breads that you hate?
Bob's losing it right now.
He is, but look, we're already back in the locker room. Oh, man. Cutting back and forth all over the place. Awful dust effects in Tina's hair.
Man.
That looks really bad.
It's a red flag right here.
Yeah, I want red flags. I want desktop red flags for sure.
And poor Tina, Dad's dead. What a horrible way to find out.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be great.
What I do like about Mr. Frond's office is that it pretty much stays the same. I think the posters are the same throughout the series. We'll check back in on that.
Maybe just because it's cheaper if they don't have to redo the backgrounds. But
totally.
I guess it makes sense. I don't remember my guidance counselor's office.
Did he have Greek puppets? Greek puppets and crisis crayons?
Thank you very much.
Whoa.
No crayon. Well,
no crisis crayons?
I was thinking of high school. I'm trying to think of grade school. I don't know if we had a guidance counselor.
You'll have to put some food out.
In grade school. Huh. I don't know. I don't remember at all.
See, yeah, if I was Mr. Frond and I'm hearing that a kid's dad is in a wall dead, parts of him, you actually go to the house, there's a fire department outside.
Right.
I don't know.
Meaning you just wouldn't go in? Is that the sentiment?
Maybe that, but I also think I probably would have called the cops outside.
But
Oh,
I don't know, like firefighters are almost cops, right?
sure, they police fires.
Like they communicate with the police, right? So wouldn't they? I don't know.
No, I have experienced a time where the firefighters were there and they had to call the cops.
Okay, all right. Well,
They
should have, and then they didn't.
Okay, Gloria, do you really think Bob's gonna come to you with a plate of raw meat?
The plate of meat. That's just.
What did she expect he was gonna do? Like come out, like pop out, and like start kneading the meat,
right? Just
making patties,
sniffing after it by instinct alone.
and he just hears her and runs the opposite way.
It's a great, it's a great horror episode. This one, it really.
I know if you put the right music with it, then it's good.
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think of they have their Shining references in here, but this chase doesn't feel like something from The Shining. I don't know. It feels like, weren't we just talking about The Boy? The Boy is the one where the boy's in the walls.
Yes, he is.
So it's
Spoiler.
related.
Spoiler alert.
Well, it's
we'll
not
put
good.
a tag.
Nah, it's not good, the movie, so you don't have to worry about those spoilers, but who's gonna pay to fix that wall?
That's what I'm saying. We should also add a segment to this called "How much do you think that's gonna cost?"
Oh boy, we need an expert.
Because Bob could have just had Teddy get him out of the wall.
Yeah.
For friends and family discount.
How would he have done that though? Anyway.
I mean, I feel like Teddy's gifted.
But what would he have used? He's a contractor.
Tools.
What did he need? He just needed like a rope ladder to send down there, right?
No, he would the pole was over it, so he'd probably have to remove that.
But he got down there that way.
Yeah,
this is not super important. These are the nag puns. Didn't you?
Oh yeah,
don't you have a great
we'll
one?
visit it after the break. I have some nag puns. But I love that at first she was just like, don't make fun of me, and then there was the agriculture, and she's like, ha ha ha,
right.
That one's actually good. That's marriage. That's love. And then Gloria's speech really reminds me of like someone in the store yelling at a manager.
Oh.
Even though the manager's kinda has a point.
Right. The manager is just saying, like, look, you can't just, like, eat a meal of Wendy's in an aisle, the grill aisle, or the lighting aisle, you know, like, that's not. But because they put music behind Gloria's speech, everybody's like, oh, she's totally right. Yes, everything
she loves her family.
Is accurate.
And Bob's there, too. Poor Mr. Frond just got served.
I guess. I mean, he kind of deserves it anyway, but... He's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore. Or do we? We never see him ever again. Nope. I love that 2 minutes later jump. It's like, thanks for that, Gloria. Get your shit. Goodbye. 2 minutes is very fast to pack everything. Oh, and I really love this part. Yeah. Louise, like, climbing her dad like a tree. Yeah. Very fluid animation. Very fun. Because she's little. They don't do that anymore. It's okay. Well, that was it. That's Crawlspace. That's Crawlspace. And then the ending credits is still the old one still where boring. They're not doing like fun stuff. Nothing's happening. Just a working restaurant. Yeah. Cool. Great. So we're gonna we'll take a very quick break. Yeah, we'll take a break. Here's some stuff from our sponsors. Our very real, very generous sponsors. Yeah, for sure. And then after the break, we'll break down this episode. And break down emotionally. Oh. Okay, bye. All right. We're back. We're feeling great. This is the part of the show where we do kind of a lightning round of little mini segments where we talk about specific aspects of the episode. Yes. And what we liked and did not like about it at all.
Yeah, so welcome back.
Yeah.
I hope you got wine like we did.
Oh,
Yeah, we cracked one open.
that's right.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite segments because it's short and sweet.
Which segment is it?
Marry, kill.
Maybe we should bleep that, huh? Yeah.
Blank,
We'll
kill.
Get it. Yeah, right. We'll get it in post. Okay, what is it?
Bleep
What is
that
it?
out.
What is it this time?
Okay, so
Around.
I want you to choose between Gloria, Mr. Frond, and
Yep.
Teddy. Marry, kill. I'm sorry. Blank, kill.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Marry Teddy,
Aw.
kill Gloria, and poop Mr. Frond.
And you what?
Poop. And then I put a sound.
You food
Put a
all
sound
night.
under it.
They're gonna food all night, people.
Yeah. What? But I'm bouncing it right back. What do you got?
Sure.
What are your picks?
I honestly think it's the same because I would want to marry Teddy because I've always wanted to marry a contractor because he could build me my house. Or, I'm sorry, our house.
Right.
Like a guy that's good with his hands. Gloria is just really annoying. I think she would be able to help me get what I want, but
Okay.
I couldn't be in a room with her for very long. I understand why Al has hearing aids.
Sure. Wait, but hearing aids help him hear better.
I know, he probably doesn't turn them on. I feel like he doesn't have them on.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I would probably Mr. Frond because I think he would be more concerned about my pleasure because he doesn't get much. He doesn't get it in much.
Right.
So.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That works.
Feel free to send your guys' answers and the reasons why to insertburgerpun@gmail.com.
And that does it for this edition of Marry Kill.
Marry, kill.
That's right. The next segment is
Side Character Showcase.
Side Character Showcase.
It's very early on, so it's hard to pick a side character because all of these characters are new to us. So they're all kind of technically side characters if they're not the family.
Right.
But I think we're going to go ahead and pick the grandparents because Teddy really becomes the main character, so he's never a side chick.
Yeah, Gloria and Al, we see him again later on, a couple seasons from now, I guess. But and Al's just kind of a blank slate, you know. He's just there. I guess Gloria gives us a glimpse into why Linda and Gail turn out the way they do, but is Gail's name a combination of Gloria and Al?
Huh, I didn't even think of that. That's cute. I hope so. Then poor
conspiracy
Linda.
theory. Yeah, Linda's just there. Linda's the older one, right?
Yeah, she's older.
Okay, just checking.
Dang, which is lame. Because I'm the younger sister, so that means I would be Gail. I don't want to be Gail.
Right. Yeah, no one really wants to be Gail, I don't think.
I don't think Gail wants to be Gail. But that's okay.
Probably not.
It's all good.
And that does it for this edition of Side Character Showcase. What's the next segment?
It's a new segment that I just made up earlier.
Okay.
Called How Much Does That Cost? And I want to talk about the wall for a second.
The wall, sure.
I've never had to patch up a real wall before, so have you?
Have I had to patch one?
I mean, have you ever like punched a wall and there's like a hole in the wall?
I mean, little holes I've done with spackle and stuff, but that's about if you get some of that mesh wire framing stuff you put in it. But this is a big old hole in the wall. They probably need a whole new thing of drywall.
You know who could fix it?
Who?
My husband, Teddy.
Oh.
Right?
I guess we don't really see any other contractors in the show, so he's the only one around who
It's
can
a small
do that.
town.
Yeah.
I'm sure he doesn't. Well, later on, I think we see competition with Teddy. But we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah.
That dumb stuff. But okay. So yeah,
like
giant
$1,000.
a Bob-sized hole in the wall to
Bob
fix.
plus Gloria.
At Teddy's friend prices would cost maybe I don't know what, $1,500?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Something like that.
1,000.
Okay, all right. I have absolutely no idea what the correct, but it would be a lot of money, and I don't think Mr. Fischoeder's paying for it.
Not at all.
Because it's not his fault at all, you know. It's not the building's fault.
For continuity, I would have loved in the next episode to see, like, a board over there.
Right.
Because it's just fixed.
A bed sheet.
I think it would have been cute.
A horse-themed bed sheet.
Of course.
Just kind of tacked onto the wall there. Yeah, with chewing gum.
Oh. Provided by Louise,
Provided
of
by
course.
Louise, yes, that's right.
So I wanted to run some of my nag pun things that I thought of.
Sure.
So we had Bob's. He had his number one Secretary of Nagriculture.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty good.
So my first one is, does Bob's Burgers take place in Nantucket, Massachusetts?
Wow.
Okay, here's my next one. Bob must have been in Nagany when Gloria came around.
I'm holding up a sign with a 7 on it.
No, a 7?
See, look, here it is. A sign that says 7.5.
Thank you.
Which is a respectable score.
Bob couldn't run away from Gloria because his shoes don't have naglets.
What?
Aglets are what's on a shoelace, the tip.
Oh.
And his shoes don't have laces.
Oh, everybody knows that one.
His shoes don't have laces. If you didn't know what an aglet was, you're welcome. It was on Jeopardy once. So, I'm super smart.
Okay, alright, okay.
Maybe you should chill out and have some tea and top it off with some nagave. Are they getting better?
Now my sign says
do you want me to drop you off at the Nagastation station?
What
it's
is
a play
that?
on agitation. Agitate.
What's an agitation station?
Yeah, like a train station for agitated people.
Is that a thing?
I just made it up. Which one was the best one?
Oh my gosh, they were so, I mean,
Naglets.
Naglets has to be the best because it just doesn't quite work, but that's what makes it so magical.
Which one?
Yeah, Naglets.
Yay!
Yeah, that's the one.
Thank you.
That's a keeper. We gotta etch that in stone.
It's a keeper, and you're learning something.
That's right. Oh,
You're gonna go up to your friends and be like, "Hey, babe, nice aglets."
Educational pun. I wish I had a pun for pun educational, but I don't right now. Think of one.
Oh, fan questions.
Fan questions. Oh yeah, we definitely have one that we're gonna read now.
Yep.
Here it is. Coming to you straight from the stork. It brings us
from the horse's mouth. From the horse poster's mouth.
The horse spits out these scrolls that have their questions on them. So we're gonna read one off, and it's still dripping wet. That's how fresh this question is. From the horse's mouth. Here it comes. A little bit chewed up because that horse has good teeth. Here we go. Here comes that question.
Here's the question. Crawl space related. Hi, insert burger pun.
Yeah.
Love the pod.
Thanks. Thank you so much.
Just wanted to know, how long do you think you would have lasted in the wall? Love, Sierra 99 from Nantucket, Massachusetts.
From MySpace. She's using numbers in her username.
Best friends with Tom.
Yeah, that's right.
We were all friends with Tom. Okay, well, Sierra 99. I think I would have been able to stay in the wall for 4 days.
Okay. That's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of days. I don't know who you're trying to impress, but that's a lot of days in the wall.
Trying to impress Sierra.
Oh, sure. I could do an afternoon, and then I get bored and leave.
I was going to say, can I bring things into the wall?
Well, no, because that's not how the episode plays out, right?
He literally brought different things.
Well, no, they give him stuff, right?
Yeah.
They give him stuff.
Yeah, I would ask for things.
Oh, okay.
I would ask for a camcorder and a Coochie Kopi nightlight.
Well, that's unoriginal. That's exactly what he asked for.
And he was fine. Bob was fine that whole time.
Not great. It wasn't great.
Not great.
No.
Any famous last words? Let's do that again.
I mean, this gets... we don't have a ranking system yet for all the episodes, but this is definitely up towards the top tier for sure.
Most
I just
definitely.
think it's a fun episode, and the stakes are pretty low, and it's somewhat relatable, I guess.
Yes.
And the animation's great and fluid and nice. The animation on the zombies especially was really cool. Really cool motion. But
I like that we get to see all of the children doing their own thing and getting in trouble in their own ways, like separately.
Right.
One by one, they're getting sent to the principal's office.
Yeah, they're not all just stuck on the one thing. And that's right. Yeah, no, it's good character work. Very, very well written. Yeah.
And we
fun
see
episode
how
for friends and family. And
open Tina's sexuality is, which we'll touch on later on. But I think that's really cute that they're right off the bat showing how broad her.
Sure.
Yeah.
At least in her subconscious, she's very open and adventurous. And yeah.
Who's your favorite character of this episode in particular?
Bob.
Nice.
It's Bob. It's his episode, and he does a great job. And he's very Bob in this one, for sure.
Nice.
Acts very Bob-like all throughout. Yeah.
I think Gloria.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, surprise pick.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna pick Bob. That's such an easy pick.
Well, but it's the right pick, too. That's the thing, is the thing there.
I just like that she literally makes somebody hide in a wall just with her mere presence.
Yeah, she does.
And probably knows it and doesn't care.
Some kind of power, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think that wraps it up for today.
It does. All wrapped up. Ready to ship.
Ship it, boy.
That's sure thing. And yeah, okay, we'll be back soon then, picking another more or less random episode.
We're going to roll the dice.
And talking about it. And yeah, hope you'll join us.
Please like and subscribe to us. And email us your questions, concerns, queries, inquiries. Send us your burger picks, your fries picks, your never mind. But send us some good stuff to insertburgerpun@gmail.com.
Right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Goodbye.